Hi, it's Kerwin here, and I'd like to talk to you today about another of my pop-up paintings that I've painted in my collection, and it's of course Stevie Wonder. This now sadly is not the original painting. The original sold back in London in 2021. This is a print edition in exactly the same size, 18 by 24 inches, so it's got the exact same appearance as the original. I'd like to talk to you a bit about the inspiration and the kind of meaning to me behind it. Now, when I sold the original, it was a bit of a milestone because it's the first piece that I sold that I really probably got to really love as a piece of artwork itself on my own wall, and it was one of the first I painted in my collection. It was number 4 or 5, and I was actually living in Singapore at the time in 2019, and when I painted this I was really just sort of getting a feel for what I wanted my art to be about and the direction I wanted to take, and I decided that I wanted to stick with the kind of pop art, make them really bright and colourful, and want my art to be something just really kind of joyful and fun, and this piece kind of captures that perfectly, I feel. Now, the inspiration behind the colour scheme was Stevie Wonder's Original Musiquarium compilation album cover. It's a really cool album cover, you check it out, and the album's got a load of different tropical fish swimming on a kind of sheet of music in between the lines and in between the notes, and all the tropical fish are all in different bright colours, lots of turquoise and orange and pink and so on. So I decided to use those colours for my colour palette with this piece, so I'm really pleased with how I've managed to capture all those different colours, all the different shades and different layers of paint going on within the piece, all really sort of balancing each other nicely. And then when I was just about finished with the painting, once I peeled the tape off at the end, I decided to add these paint drips down the piece, and this was a final addition to really add to the sense of kind of flow and energy and movement within the piece, and it's something that I've then used in a few other of my different paintings as well. So that was a really cool piece. So I actually had to really carefully apply these paint drips down the canvas right at the end. Obviously wanted to get them in sort of the right sort of levels and try not to ruin the whole piece right at the final stage, which was good. So yeah, it's one of my favourite pieces in my collection still, because it really captures the sense of joy and fun and kind of uplifting sense of energy that I want to convey in my paintings, and I've been really pleased with the reception whenever I've taken out on display at my exhibitions, either as the original painting or nowadays as print editions. This piece also works really well on different clothing, so I wear it a lot on t-shirts and sweatshirts. I think all the kind of contrast between the black background and all the different vibrant colours that really pop out at you is a really nice feature. And yes, Stevie Wonder is obviously one of the coolest music icons of the 20th century, and so yeah, he was a kind of perfect addition to add to my collection, so I've been really pleased to be able to capture him in this unique way. So yeah, let me know what you think of this one, Stevie Wonder acrylic on canvas. You can get prints in my online shop along with all the different merchandise too, so do check that out, and yeah, let me know what you think, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more behind the scenes into how I built my art business and my art journey, and to hear more of my inspiration behind the different pieces I've painted. And yeah, I'd love to know your thoughts, so yeah, do let me know, and I'll see you next time.